So I make a joke out of how people interact. And spazzing out is obviously a big joke, right? It's just totally ridiculous. And we can do this not only by being totally absurd spazzing out physically, which can be very tiring and draining, but we can do it in a more normal way, quote unquote, by just using language differently. You know, and this is meant to be fun. Say whatever you want. And I think the best place to start with this is by not being serious, by playing with how we speak, by the tone and the voices we use and the sounds we use when we speak. And I mean talking like this, using funny voices. Funny voices. Funny voices. So instead of talking the way I was talking before, I'm now going to talk like this. Or like this. Or like this. Or I'll talk like that. I'm talking like this. I'll talk like this. I'm talking like this. I like to talk like this. I usually talk like this. You can see as soon as I start using a funny voice, it takes the seriousness out of the conversation. It's amazing. Just by using a funny voice, you totally get rid of that seriousness. The seriousness fades away. Bye-bye. See you later. You know, and you can do that even more by, you know, using some of the stuff we were talking about with spazzing. Strange movements, strange facial movements. And all of a sudden, a serious situation is just like blown up. It becomes totally non-serious. And like we were saying, when things aren't serious, things are good. All right? People are going to start enjoying their lives. So it's like, oh, this is a big, heavy situation. And I come in and I'm like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? You know, this is a great way to break up formal, heavy situations. And so you use this voice, especially when you're by yourself. Cheer yourself up some. It doesn't have to just be with people. You're talking in this voice, having a good time, loosening yourself up. Or being with people and loosening people up. I mean, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous! So I want you to try it right now. All right, we're going to try it. What I'd like for you to do is find a funny voice or funny voices. All right? Now, you don't have to sound like I sound. You don't have to use the silly voice that I use like this or like this. I just want you to not use your normal voice and start talking. All right? Let's try this. So, you know, you could talk deep. Or you could talk high. Or you could talk like this like a baby. Or you could talk like this. Heavy accent. You can just speak gibberish like, oh, blah, 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 blah. You can make animal noises like, poggy, 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 come on, doggy. You know, something like that. Just stop using your normal voice. This is incredibly easy and incredibly liberating, okay? I'm not asking you to freak out and go nuts. All you gotta do is use a funny voice. A funny voice. You know, it's a serious, serious situation. It's a not serious situation. Come on.
Hello, baby. Hello. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello, baby. Hello. I'm going to eat your shoulder. You made our stripes. What? You know. Ishna Kashani. Coco Tiki. Tisha, Tisha. Macha Tita. Sweet potato chips. Sweet potato chips. Would you like some sweet potato chips? What? What? Potato chips? Wow. Do you have some sweet potato chips?
I'm the youngest child.
So you're saying it all has to do with the pecking order?
Birth order
The pecking order?
Birth order is a big determinant.
How would you peck if you were a chicken? How would you peck if you were a chicken? Ask me maybe to do a noise like for an animal.
What does a sheep sound like? What does a cow sound like? What does a lion sound like?
Come on! You know, this voice is your great friend. Okay? It's your great friend because it liberates you from this idea of being serious. So your mind's going real fast and you start talking like this. Okay. I just can't handle, oh my goodness, I can't handle the responsibilities of my wife anymore. Oh my God, and I'm so sick of my girlfriend and my job. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. By talking like that, it's like, whoa, boom. Actually, maybe this isn't such a big deal. Maybe I can handle my job. Maybe I can handle my girlfriend, my spouse, whatever. Funny voices mean funny stuff. So a great exercise to do is to use your funny voice, and you really have to try this out. Again, it's like spazzing. You have to try it. It's one thing to see me do funny voices like this. Come on, use a funny voice. It's one thing to see me do that, but you really have to try it out. All right? And try it out. Get comfortable with it. And a great exercise to do is to be by yourself and talk about a problem you have. For instance, you have trouble at work. So talk to yourself about your problems at work. But do it in a voice like this. It's like, oh, I can't handle Stan from accounting, and my boss is killing me right now. I don't know why they talk that way to me. They're so mean. They just don't think right. They don't care about me. Why don't they care about me? Oh, I'm so depressed. I can't believe it. Oh my God, I hate this job so much. And every day I go, and I gotta go in earlier every day because there's more and more paperwork to do, and I just can't handle it. Oh my goodness. Or talk about someone in your family you can't handle, or a friend or something like that. Oh my goodness, my friend John is really out of control and it's killing me. I can't believe it. Why is he so mean to me? He doesn't speak to me appropriately. You know, he doesn't call me anymore, and then he wants me to do stuff for him. Oh, I gotta call him up to do this. Oh yeah, I need a ride. Blah, blah, blah. Talk like this. You do this as a self-talk exercise, but talk in a funny voice. You can talk like this. I don't know why Regina doesn't treat me better. She used to be so nice and now she's so crappy to me. I really dislike her. Oh my God. And do it for a couple minutes, 5-10 minutes. And it will lighten the situation. The situation will become much less serious. The problem you are having will cease to be a problem. And it's even more fun usually to get a partner and do this. So to explain to somebody what you're doing. Listen, I've started doing funny voices. It really helps me feel better. I know it sounds ridiculous, but let's try doing a funny voice like this, all right? I'm going to talk like this in a funny voice because it makes me feel much, lighter. And maybe we could discuss this problem because I know that you want to talk about your problem with me, and I think we could use this voice. So try to use, voices with a partner and discuss a problem is what I'm saying. So let's say, for instance, that you have a friend and they are, in treatment for cancer and they want to discuss the problems they're having with the treatment and how difficult it is. You could be like, listen, I know that this is heavy, but let's try these voices out. Explain to them about the voice some. And then try to have a conversation, a serious conversation about a problem that's bothering you and your friend. But use funny voices. Use funny voices instead. And be like, oh, I know you must be in a lot of pain right now. I know. Yes. The chemotherapy must be very, very daunting. I know. I know. And just go back and forth. Talking in funny voices. Funny voices can liberate you from All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Just use a funny voice. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. All right? We're not taking words literally. We're not taking anything that literally. We're playing with our tone and we're changing our reality.